Embrace for impact. You fight your fears apart. Embrace for impact. I'm a future's engineer, and baby, I'm here.
Hello guys, Z1099 here, and welcome to episode 11 of the second season of Nottingham Forest Career Mode. And so today I'm going to be showing you the three matches that we'll be playing this episode. We're playing all three of them in the league: Spurs on the 23rd, Sunderland on Christmas, and Southampton on the 30th. And then if you look to like January, because we're coming up the next episode with the January transfer window, we play pretty much within 2 weeks. We play Sunderland 3 times, another one on the 2nd, another one in the league, and then on the 6th in the FA Cup. Like, that's just a bit odd, because we play within 2 weeks the same team 3 times. It's a bit of a oddball. Okay, so pretty much now I'm fixing up our team for our first match of the episode, so I'm going to change this team from this to that with a click of my fingers, because the art of editing, because in real time this will take a couple of minutes, but this time it will take only a few, like, microseconds for you lot. And I guarantee in editing I've fucked that up immensely, but this is going to be the team we're going to be playing against Spurs. We've got Stojkovic in goals, Traore, Sarr, Mancienne and Anya in defence. As you saw, Pereira did have a red card, so I do recommend, if you haven't seen the last episode, check that out to see what happened. There was a lot of late-minute drama in that episode of the 3 matches, I will say that. You got Osborne, Edwards and Cohen in midfield, then Azui, Bentner and Leica up front. And so I actually discovered this. After we played this game, within 2 days, we got to play the Sunderland match on Christmas. The thing is, though, is Spurs are 6th and Sunderland are third last. They're in the relegation zone, so I'm going to put up the reserve team against Sunderland by putting the main team up. Why am I calling a reserve team? I mean, like, secondary team against Sunderland and putting up our big team against Spurs. So, without further ado, let's get into the match. Here we are at Forest Park Stadium, Nottingham Forest against Tottenham Hotspur. And I've only just realised this as we were waiting for the transition. This is the first time Marcus Edwards is playing against his old club. Remember, we signed in the summer transfer window, we transferred him from Spurs to Nottingham Forest, and now he's playing against his old teammates for the first time. Spurs are in 6th, so they're technically not far out of reaching the top 4, but I don't know how big of a stretch it is for them to make the title. So as you see there, Nottingham Forest are the best defensive teams. Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal and Newcastle of the rest. Anyways, enough chit chat, let's get into the game. Edwards to Leica. Leica with a whip in, but it's gone straight to McGee. Lays it off to Bentner. Bentner now over the top for Edwards. Edwards now has the ball here. He's going into the box. Can he put it away? He can't, but Leica's there for the rebound. And McGee couldn't hold on to that. And it's 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. Man, that would have caused a bit of a ride if Edwards scored that, but Leica does. He taps it back in. As you see here, Edwards runs and takes a shot, saved by McGee, but Leica puts it in a bit too close to the keeper, because the keeper could have almost saved that. But regardless, Nottingham Forest are still 1-0 up against Tottenham Hotspur. The dream is alive. Osborne. Now Bentner over the top for Leica. Leica has got it. It's going to be another great play. Leica, can he put it away? Yes, he can! Within a short span of only a few minutes, Leica's for 2 against Tottenham. And over the top through ball from Nicholas Bentner. I think tackled off the kickoff. And Leica has just put it away against this youth Tottenham team. This is why we're in the state we are, because all the big teams are putting up their reserve side and we're just piling straight through them. Leica with his second. There was out of Leica to Cohen to Bentner. Bentner's got to beat Fazio, but Bentner, he cuts back in, still has the ball. Bentner with a strike, and it just goes over the bar. Over the top for Azui. This is a good play. Azui goes to the shot. It's a late tackle But apparently the referee thinks he got the ball, so it's legal. And it shows there. And there is the end of the first half. 2-0 to Nottingham Forest from 2 goals from Leica. And I was about to say there, we've only had 40% of possession. And Tottenham have had 60% of it. But we're still winning regardless. Okay, let's see how are Swansea playing? Swansea are playing, they're beating West Brom. Not a big surprise since West Brom are coming last. But anyways, let's advance through the second half. And they're bringing... Miller is coming on. It's coming off for Christian Eriksen, I was about to say. Osborne now. Going on a bit of a run tangent. He's still going. He's blasted through Spurs defence. Whips it in. Bender is there. But it goes over. And he's almost being put into a rear naked choke by McGee. McBurney. Eriksen now with the ball. Oh, that's a terrible tackle. And it's slotted away. Christian Eriksen has scored for Tottenham. It's 2-1. And he's celebrating like a madman. I mean, it's like, oh, yeah, thank you, coach, for this opportunity to play with youth players. I don't know. Edwards now to Azui. Azui cuts in. It's now to Edwards. Edwards now to Bettner. Bettner to finish the game off. Saved by the keeper. And shot again by Bettner. Went straight to him. And it's 3-1 to Nottingham Forest. Great release from Marcus Edwards. That's his second assist. He shoots it, saves the keeper. And then Bettner gets the ball and absolutely boots the hell out of it. And puts it into the back of the net, making it 3-1 for Nottingham Forest against Tottenham. Absolutely brilliant. And the header. Are you serious? How was that a penalty? Okay, let's have a look at what happened. The player jumps for the header. Leica barely touched him. Literally, it's that bloke's fault because he jumped up and dived. But anyways, Samoa is going to take the free corner penalty. It's slotted away. It's 3-2 to Tottenham. We need to be a bit careful here. And this can be the last chance here for Tottenham. And the ball is going to get passed away to Stojkovic. That should be it. And it is a 3-2 win against Tottenham. A sort of a very bad penalty decision in the last for Tottenham. But regardless, we have picked up a win. Absolutely brilliant. I believe Leica would have gotten man of the match. No, Edwards did. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Edwards, the first time playing against his old teammates, and he pulls away as man of the match. And Swansea are currently second. Arsenal beat Sunderland 4-0. Jeez. So this is going to be the secondary team we're going to be putting up against Sunderland. And hopefully pulls the results. So in goalkeeper, we've got Granero. In defence, we've got Pinolas, Mills, Hobbs and Pereira, who got suspended, so he couldn't play the last match. In the midfield, we've got Jackson, Lansbury, Vorton, Shaw and Clark. And up front, we have got Cedric. It's actually a pretty solid secondary team for players who don't really get chances to play in the Premier League. So I'm expecting big from this team. And let's get into the match. Here we are, the Stadium of Light, Sunderland against Nottingham Forest. Sunderland are in desperate need of wins because currently at the moment they are in the relegation zone while we are flying high up the top of the Premier League. And Sunderland are actually in their alternate kits because of our clits. No, our kits. Our kits clash, not clits. Fucking damn it. I cannot actually believe I said that. So anyways, after that bad mishap, let's get into the match. Shaw to Vorton, now to Lansbury, now Pereira. Pereira tries to get a pass through to Cedric. Jackson with a strike. And it's saved by Struyek. Struyek? Oh, first try, not bad. Oh, Pinolas now to Cedric. Cedric with a strike, and it's a great save by the Sunderland keeper. It's going to be a corner here. Vaughan whips it in. Henry Lansbury with a header, and it gets taken by a Sunderland player. And there's the end of the first half of this game. Not a lot has happened, and it remains 0-0 at the Stadium of Light. Oh, it's a beautiful free ball. Watmore now with a chance for Sunderland. But the defence there again. Our defence is brilliant. Jackson now hasn't really touched the ball recently. Let's see what he can do. Still has it. Releases Lansbury. Can Lansbury go through and score? Is there a deflection off that? I don't think there is. No, there wasn't. Oh, what a reaction. Block saved. Unbelievable. 5 minutes to go, and Sunderland have taken the lead. We're trying to clear it. We had a fantastic block there. No one reclaimed it, and it's gone past Granero. Owen Shaw gets taken down, but for no foul. Are you kidding me? And he's bottled the shot. A very disappointing match, in my opinion, for the terms of playing. We didn't have many chances, but at least we had this beautiful piece of skill move by Matt Jackson. Absolutely doing him. But that's how football works, and we had to play a reserve team because of most of our main players were buggered. And unfortunately, we gave away 3 points to a team who really needed it. Very, very unfortunate. So here's the score we're going to be putting up in our next for our final match of the episode against Southampton. We've got Stojkovic in goals, Traore, Sarmantin and Anya in defence, Osborne, Thomas and Cohen in midfield, Azui, Velios and Leica up front. Back to our main team. Hopefully we can pull a win away and try to cement the 5-point lead we have over Chelsea. If not, then things could go horribly wrong. Here we are, Forest Park Stadium here against Southampton. You never know how Southampton can play. They can play really good or really badly. So it's going to be interesting going to see what kind of team Southampton put up. Is it going to be their youth team? Is it going to be like some young players, or is it going to be the actual team? As you see there, Southampton are also down in relegation battle, hopefully for some points. But as you see there, in terms of points comparison, between 9th place and 18th place, it's only 5 points. And it's like halfway through the season, so it's going to get pretty intense when it comes to like the final part of the season. Anyways, let's get into the match. Shot, it's saved, just on the line. Bad chance for Southampton. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus Christ. Within 5 minutes, Southampton have scored. They had a chance. It was saved by Stojkovic, and they kept it on the line, and he just scoop turned and put it in past Stojkovic. And we're now losing 1-0 to Marcus Barnes as well. Bloody from, if you remember, Southeast United. He was one of our a player we had. It's a free kick now. Mancien's is just getting a telling off, but it's a free kick now for Southampton. Almost getting the ball. Oh, it's a go. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Mancienne has fouled somebody at the end of the box. It's headed and gone in, but it's been called back for a penalty on Hesketh. No, it was on... Oh, that was a... Oh, shit. It's a penalty now. Shane Long against Stojkovic. I'm on Stojkovic. You can do this. No, it hasn't. Shane Long has put it away. It's 2-0 to Southampton. And things are going bad to worse in this game. Come on, boys. Oh, shit. There goes the whistle. We're 2-0 down to Southampton, and Shane Long just had a perfect chance in the last minute to make it 3. And that is exactly what Chelsea wants. But fucking no one here wants that. Free kick now to us in this position. Osborne whips it in, but it goes straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. And I think I've just seen, what's his name? Can we do that though? That's a real question. Can we actually do that? And the shot goes out. Okay, come on. I know it's pretty sad to say that there's probably no chance of us winning, but can we get a consolation at least? Oh my god, they're getting cocky in the box. Oh, no, please say that, please. What the fuck he is doing? What the fuck was that? 3-0. Can we just explain what the hell? Hang on. Malang Sarr actually passed the ball out of Stojkovic's hands straight to Charlie Austin. And he backheeled it. Jeez. One for the road. Hands down, the worst performance I have seen this season. 3-0 against our actual main team. A 3-0 loss. Loads of confusion. Oh my god, look at the stats. We had 5 shots, 3 on target. They had 17, 10 on target. But anyways, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in episode 12 with the January transfer window. So put people down in the comments who you think we should sign in January for our team, and if we need to get rid of any players, because from that performance, I think that's likely. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.